everyone, my name is Emily. I have a 15 yoga pose challenge for you. So let's get started in downward facing dog. On your mat, come into an upside down V. Spread your fingers wide, take your feet hip distance apart, pedal your knees a few times, and try to take 3 breaths here. So deep breath in through your nose. Deep breath out through your nose. 2 more times. Look forward to your hands. Come into the second pose, ragdoll pose. Walk forward, separate your feet hip distance apart, grab your elbows, and hang here. Try to keep a bend in your knees and gently sway side to side. Change the crossing of your arms. Bring the opposite arm in front. Relax your arms down. Put a bigger bend in your knees. Slowly roll yourself up to standing. All right, let's move into our third pose, cobra pose. So inhale, reach your arms out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra pose. Press your toes into your mat. Lift your chest. Look forward. Hug your elbows in. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot in between your hands. Ground your back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. So bend your right knee, straighten your back leg, look forward. And take 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Ground your back heel down. Try to line up your front heel with your back arch and bend your front knee. Look towards your fingertips. Breathe here. Imagine that you're just riding a surfboard. So keeping equal weight through both feet. 3 more breaths. Good. From here, we're going to move on to standing split. So I'm going to tuck in my shirt for this. Okay? Plant your hands down, lift your back leg, and try to balance. You can stay on your fingertips or you can walk your hands back. If you handstand hop, this is a great place for you to hop. Plant your palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one, come up. Good, so let's hold and breathe here again. Make sure your left knee is bent this time. Your right big toe is pointing towards the upper right corner of your mat, and your back leg is strong and straight. Draw your belly in. 3 big breaths here again. Good. Try to make sure your hips are nice and square to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Some of you may have to widen your stance, but line up your front heel with your back arch. Turn your head towards your fingertips. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, standing splits. Bring your hands down and come into your balance again. So plant your left foot down, reach your right leg up. You can stay on your fingertips or walk your hands back and balance again. If you're not sure what handstand hops are, you plant your palms, come onto the ball of your left foot, look between your hands, hop up. And then try to land softly. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank, shift forward, and then come into side plank. So left hand is your foundation. Stack your feet, reach your right arm up. If this is a little bit wobbly for you, lower to your left knee, and then reach up. sides. Come back to your plank. Keep your right hand down, stack your feet, reach your left arm up. And again, you can stay here, or you can lower to your right knee and lift your hips. All right. And then from here, lower down to tabletop. And we're gonna go into crow pose from here. Okay, so for crow pose, come into a yogi squat, bring your feet as wide as your mat, sink your hips down, plant your palms, and bend your elbows slightly, okay? Make a shelf. Stack your knees on the back of your arms. Practice shifting forward, look forward. Stay on your tippy toes or play with picking up one foot, the other, or both. You can keep playing with that or try the next pose, headstand. So you're gonna set up for it just like in your crow pose, okay? Elbows bent, but make a tripod. One of the pods is your head, the other two are your hands. Okay? So just like in downward facing dog, except this time, you'll use your head as balance. Come onto the crown of your head, that little indentation on the top of your head. Lift your hips, walk your toes in. You can stay right here, this is a lot. If you wanna go further, stack your knees. And then last option, extend. Come out of it the same way you came in and rest in child's pose. Walk your hands back in, come back up to seated. This time, move into cow arms. So as you sit down, reach your right arm up, bend your elbow, and reach your hand behind your back. Take your left hand back behind you and see if your hands touch. If they touch, great. If they don't, great. You can hold onto your shirt and pull your elbows apart. Okay? So let's take 3 big breaths here. What we do on one side, we always try to balance out on the other side. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, bend your elbow. Reach your right hand behind your back. See if your hands touch. We have 5 big breaths here. So breath in and breath out. Your arms. This time move into bridge pose. You'll have to lie on your back. Bend your knees. Rest your hands beside your hips. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bridge. Lift your hips up. Look up. Continue to breathe. Some of you may be able to interlace your hands underneath you, but try to avoid looking side to side. Just look straight up. Inhale. Exhale, gently release your hips back down. And take a few resting breaths here on your mat. And then we'll twist. Hug your right knee into your chest, reach your left leg long, and twist. Twist your right knee across your body. Reach your right arm out, look to your right hand. Ready, switch sides, roll into your back. Bring your left knee into your chest, stretch your right leg long. Spinal twist, take your left knee across your body. Look in the opposite direction of your knee. your final pose. Stretch your legs long, relax your arms down, let your palms face up, and close your eyes. And just take 10 deep breaths here to yourself. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently roll to one side. And then help yourself up. Come into easy pose. You can cross your legs, sit up tall, and your eyes are open or eyes closed. Take a few more breaths here to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.